Research shows that in states of stress, anxiety, depression, or anger, the natural variation in cardiac rhythm becomes weak and chaotic. Whereas in states of well-being, compassion, or gratitude, and when attention is centered on breathing, this variability is greater and becomes coherent. Given this, you can understand why it's important to strive to stay in a state of coherence. Chanting is one way to do that. Chanting simply means singing or rhythmically speaking certain sounds or words. It has been said that chanting opens the heart and makes love flow within us. And as you will learn, there is perhaps more truth to this statement than meets the eye. How does chanting work to help us manage cancer or other chronic diseases? And why are we talking about it now? Well, first it helps to manage the mind. When we are chanting, the mind becomes silent, and all the negative and persistent thoughts we may have are stopped or are easily replaced by positive ones. Second, it has been known to relax the body and alleviate the stress. And third, chanting regulates and balances all bodily systems. It strengthens the immune system to fight against disease, reduces inflammation, which causes the disease, lowers the blood pressure, regulates the level of sugar in blood. These are all good things, but how does it work? According to a research done at the Cleveland University in the United States, the rhythmic tones involved in chanting create a harmonious effect in the body called the neuro-linguistic effect, or NLE. When we know the meaning of the mantra we are reciting, it creates a psycholinguistic effect, or PLE, on the body. The NLE and the PLE effects are byproducts of the production and spreading of curative chemicals in the brain. And this is the reason why chanting provokes curative effects in us and helps us heal ourselves. But how does it work? As we create repetitive sound by chanting at a certain frequency, each tone vibrates the bones, muscles, and fluids of our body. Brain waves begin to slow down after 3 or 4 minutes, and muscle and skin temperature increases. A lot of this happens automatically. According to research, when we repeat mantra or prayer, our body naturally adjusts our breath to 6 or less breaths per minute. This frequency happens to be the natural rhythm of other biological functions in our body, like heart rate, blood pressure, and blood flow to the brain. The result of this synchronization is that the rhythm of each function resonates consistently with the other physiological functions in our body, mutually reinforcing and supporting each other. This produces 3 key health benefits: better functioning of the immune system, reduction of inflammation, and better regulation of blood sugar levels. When our body's functions are out of sync, often as a result of age, it can be linked to high blood pressure, cardiac insufficiency, complications from diabetes, and cancer. Fortunately, our biological functions respond very well to breathing techniques and concentration of the mind. Through chanting, you can align your brain waves to synchronize with another fellow chanter. And when we chant in a group, the effects are multiplied by the coming together of brain waves and a collective resonance effect. The electrical activity of each individual in the group begins to resonate on a common, synchronized wavelength, like a choir perfectly in tune, or a coherent group of electrons that begin to vibrate as one giant electron. The group creates a resonance that magnifies the individual effect. In other words, when we chant together, the positive benefits are magnified, making chanting together even better.